Gator Gang? We're back with the cardio talks, and I'm going to start sharing this live so you can be on this journey with me as I slowly die. 1 second, folks. Here we go. Whew, goodness gracious. So, I made a video, kind of like a little teaser, that come back in the full swing of things. Things have gone better. Things have gone way better regarding to the community, my life, Pokemon ZA around literally the corner. I have done such a good job avoiding all the spoilers, right? I've done a really good job avoiding all the spoilers. However, there's a big however. Like scrolling on Instagram is a very, very hard thing because people like to post, and I did the post too, right? I could have done the post. I could have been that person. But I saw Mega Starmie. Good freaking Lord, Hunter. Did you see? How you guys doing? How you folks doing? Welcome in. I'm back, folks. I'm back. It's not the most glorious comeback, but we're here, folks. We're here. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm finishing out my cardio in my brand new home gym in my garage. Maybe I'll get some stuff in the background to make it look more glorious. But as of right now, we're here. We're making today. We're going to own today. That's what we're going to do. We're going to own today. And one thing I'm going to do today is play Pokemon Legends ZA. I hope you know your starters. I've seen the Mega Evolutions for the starters. And you know what? This might be a hot take. Mega Feraligatr actually has a good design. I know, hot take. He is the jaw Pokemon. And if you've seen it, I'm not going to spoil it. You know what I mean. It is strange. I know we've seen Stranger with Mega Starmie. But I'm going to admit, I'm still sticking with I'm still putting my foot down with Mega Feraligatr. It's not goofy. It's a little goofy, but I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to symbolize Totodile hatching out, and then there's Feraligatr. So, and I have to admit, with him chomping down with his arms out, I'm starting to do that too. For how I'm going to introduce myself. Saying, "What's up, Gator Gang?" It's kind of like a double dab, but I'm going, "Rah," like that. But how you folks doing? Let's talk about that. How are you doing with Pokemon? Just collecting in general, hanging out in the community, and Mega Evolutions. It's such a strange era because it's an era that I truly do like. But it's an era I'm not participating in. It's an era that I'm staying back and watching. Because I know there's something on the horizon. And the reason why I know something's on the horizon is because there's so many people, so many emotions are charged with Mega Evolutions and the final of ZA, final of Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet was not the best era, in my opinion. The art rares were fun, getting those art rares, but I had more fun hitting the trainer galleries. I had more fun hitting the glaring galleries I think when Brilliant Stars came out, I had so much fun with the trainer gallery in that set, and I had more fun with Lost Origin. I know people will say, like, when Lost Origin came out, they're like, dude, this set sucks. And no one really cared about, Shin Konda at that time. But Lost Origin is the set that got me back into Pokemon. So that card holds very deep in my heart, not just because of how expensive it is now, but it's why I have Arceus and Giratina on my displays, because I loved Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. It was one of the better Pokemon games I played as a kid. But I'm excited, folks. I'm excited to see more things about the Hoenn region. I'm more excited to see what Mega Evolutions is going to do. But it's an era that is going to be around for the next 3 or 4 years. We're going to have this. We're going to have Mega Evolutions, popping around till close to 2030. I really hope you guys know that. And right now, people are focusing way too hard. They're putting Mega Evolutions underneath a microscope, and they're looking at it. Well, this set will be this expensive in 5 years, so that means it must be this price right now. It doesn't make sense, folks. It doesn't make sense. It puts me in a place where I don't care to go and collect anymore, and that's not fun. And these are the people that you want to stay in your hobby. I'm not the top Poke influencer. Let's be honest. I mean, like, here, Joey, you understand that too. It's gonna be around for the next 4 years. We're gonna get through 30th, and then people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, 30th. But around that time, the Generation 10 is gonna be announced. I don't think those are the starters. I know those things have been floating around about the starters. I don't think it is, but what has been leaked about Generation 10 and Generation 11 is true. I feel like we're gonna get into MMO RPG Pokemon. That's gonna be nuts. I've been a big MMO RPG guy. I grew up with World of Warcraft. Those are in here for the Horde. I actually might get a Horde tattoo. I think that'd be sick. But people are trying to price in 5 years growth, but they're seeing the reprints. It's the 8-monthers, and like I got in at Brilliance. I got in at Lost Origin, and I've seen Lost Origin booster boxes. I remember walking into card shops and the boxes be 115. And I hate to admit that I got into Whatnot. I was a Whatnot streamer at that time. And that's where I got my packs. I got my packs through shops, and the shops were like, hey, if you buy 2 booster boxes, I'll mark it down to 100. If you get 3, I'll give them to you each at 90. For Lost Origin, this is a time when Whatnot was still on the up and rising, that Pokemon was still a hot topic, but people just didn't know about it. And but now, seeing that people can flip it and go for it, like people generalize saying, oh, this will be my retirement fund in the next 10 years. But when a bill comes up, they say, okay, I guess I'll throw it on the market. But oh, the market's at this price? Oh, okay, cool. It's been a very healing thing stepping away from the Pokemon community. I'm gonna be honest. I stepped away. I've noticed that I haven't been looking. I've noticed that I stopped looking at my collector app more and more. I don't even know where my collection's at. I just know that my Evolving Skies dollar cost average is 600 a booster box. So if it drops to 1,000, I'm gonna be okay. I'm not saying Evolving Skies is gonna drop to 1,000, but I'm straight chilling with my Evolving Skies. I'm straight chilling with my slabs. I got all my Evolving Skies PSA 10s at, let's see. I know I got my Moonbryon. This is gonna make people's heads spin. I got my Moonbryon in the PSA 10 for $475. This is like when I'm like you're live. Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for saying hi. Step on in. Doing some cardio with me as I ramble, as I destroy my body and try to. How am I? I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Cause like I'm just seeing like this is the trend that we're heading in. That people justify a set 5 years from now when it just printed. Destin Rivals is going to be here around for the next 3 or 4 years. We haven't even seen the Destin Rival tins hit. You folks don't even understand that. Prismatic is coming out and coming out and coming out. It's going to keep on coming. Prismatic is going to keep on coming. It's going to just keep on flowing in. And people are going to be like, well, Prismatic is a really tough set to even open up. I don't have fun with Prismatic, so they're just going to kind of just ignore it. And then people are going to be like, the investors are going to be like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Get it. But if you're, dollar cost average, Prismatic will be a good hold in the future. I'm not claiming that. But for the people who are trying to do the flippy dippy, it's not looking good for just Prismatic. It's not looking good for Destin Rivals. I bumped into a restock yesterday, and behind the counter was just buttloads of Mega Evolutions and Destin Rivals. They could even put everything on the display case, and it's still up today since yesterday. Mega Evolutions blisters. And Best Buy, my local Best Buy had crap loads of those Mega Evolutions. And they said limit of 8. No more longer limits of 2 or 3. They said we need to get it out of here. I really don't understand I don't think people realize that even big box stores are getting a little nervous. They want their product out of their stores quick. Because if it sits and stays, it's not gonna look, I'm telling you right now, people react with their emotions in this hobby. If it sitting, I think Rudy made a really good analogy with scalpers and people. If it's sitting still, they can't see it. They won't see it. So if they see Mega Evolution sitting on shelves, they're going to be like, oh, that's not desirable. I guess I'll skip it. I'll go to find that thing I can flip quick. Oh, the Psyduck. The Psyduck is something I can flip quick. It's a promo. I'll grab as many of those as possible. And they start going after that while the blisters just sit there. You just gotta look somewhere else. Just gotta look somewhere else. I'm seeing Fabled from Lorcana sit around. That's like a great set for Lorcana. I might dabble with Lorcana, I don't know. It gets me excited. I mean, like, I actually might look into getting some first chapter. I don't know, like I'm hearing people say first chapter. But oh man. It's crazy, folks. It's crazy. Just notice how product is sitting around, doing nothing. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I think I have come to the end of my cardio because my legs are about to fall off. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Appreciate everybody saying hi. And we're just gonna have a good time. We're just having a good time. Don't forget to dial in, and I'll see you in the next cardio.